You're listening to Saturday Morning Media. And now, back to our show.
Attraction Checklist is made possible by the Saturday Morning Media Patreon patrons. Not only do patrons get to hear these shows up to a week in advance before their release, they also get special downloads of just the recorded attraction audio for each episode, and they get exclusive bonus episodes about attractions from other theme parks. Consider becoming a patron today for as little as $1 a month over at patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media. And thank you for your support.
My name is Grandpa Choco, and I invite you to join me on my quest to learn about and experience every Disney park attraction I possibly can. This is Attraction Checklist. Welcome to Attraction Checklist. This episode, John B. deHaas and I return to Disney's Hollywood Studios to ride one of the park's signature attractions, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. The guide map describes this attraction by saying, take a thrilling ride into the Twilight Zone aboard a haunted elevator. Guests must be 40 inches or taller to ride this attraction, and the thrill level describes the ride as being a thrill ride with big drops that is loud and scary. Fastpass Plus is available. Now, before we visit the Hollywood Tower Hotel, here are 5 fast facts about the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. 1. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror opened at Disney's Hollywood Studios on July 22, 1994. 2. In order to get the perfect free-fall effect for guests, Imagineers actually attached cables to the bottom of the elevators to pull them down faster than a regular free-fall would do on its own. The elevator cars can reach speeds up to 39 miles per hour, 15 times the speed of a regular elevator. 3. In 2004, the attraction was reprogrammed to use a randomized series of drops. This provides each group of guests with a completely different experience each time they ride. This led to the promotional slogan, "Never the Same Fear Twice." 4. The attraction's pre-show was directed by director Joe Dante, known for directing such horror films as Piranha, The Howling, and Gremlins 2: The New Batch. And 5. One of my favorite Tower of Terror facts is that it can actually be seen from Epcot's World Showcase Lagoon. The top of the Tower of Terror was decorated in such a way so that it blended in with the skyline of the Morocco Pavilion and be less noticeable. Well, now it's time to ride the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. After the ride, John and I will discuss our thoughts on this attraction, so stay tuned for that. This is a binaural recording, so if you have headphones, put them on now as we ride the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
It is no longer a single file line. We can fill all available space with empty walls, making it for everyone right this way. Oh yeah, we need all available space. It's no longer a single file line. It's no longer a single file line.
Please stand back from the doors as they will be opened for you.
Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone. Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. The time is now, on an evening very much like the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story of the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard, because in tonight's episode, you are the star. And this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
To our valued guests, for your safety once on board, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the elevator at all times. And please take special care to supervise your children. Thank you. Estimados huéspedes, crucis de una desafiante, por favor, permanezcan sentados y manténganse manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del elevador y todo y por favor, límite a sus niños. Gracias.
Row number 6. Row 5, top right. Ladies and gentlemen, one more reminder, seatbelts fastened left to right. Left to right only. Everyone in the back row, pull that yellow tab on the right side of your seatbelt. Everyone pull the yellow tab. My middle row, pull that yellow tab. Everyone in the middle row. Pull the yellow tab over here. Front row, pull that yellow tab. You're right here, sir. One more time. The hat. Pull the yellow tab one more time. Everyone, both arms all the way up. All the way up for me, please. Everyone. Enjoy your stay.
You are the passengers in a most uncommon elevator about to ascend to your very own episode of The Twilight Zone.
It'll all be
One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and that door is opening once again. This time, it's opening for you.
That's all it did, was go up and down.
You are about to discover what lies beyond the 5th dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of the imagination, in the Tower of Terror. Those of you who made it, and a friendly word of warning. Something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
John, there is the Tower of Terror. Yes, here's the Tower of Terror for the Hollywood studios, and that's the screaming that we heard throughout the whole thing.
The piercing screaming.
Yes.
When we were moving backwards, not even dropping, and they were screaming.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I like this ride. Do you like this ride?
I do like this ride. I used to love this ride, but then I rode the Guardians version, and it's kind of overtaken it for me.
Really? You like Guardians better?
I really do. It's just a lot more fun. It's just a fun ride. This is kind of like, it's scary and it's droppy and whatever, but the Guardians one is just like a lot of fun. So.
I remember the first time I rode this one, having been on the one in California, back when it was still Twilight Zone, and the room where you move forward just was like, oh my gosh, like it totally blew my mind.
I don't know if the other ones do that or not. Like the one.
No, the one. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I haven't been there. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out. Stay tuned. But yeah, I like this. I'm glad that they have not rethemed this. I mean, I know that Guardians is...
It does fit into this area, Hollywood, and yeah, it's all... So I hope they don't change it, but...
Yeah. Is this one you ride often?
If I have a Fastpass, or if it's a short line, then yes.
Yeah, like today there was a 130-minute wait.
No.
Yeah, forget that.
No.
And so do you have a rating for this?
I give it... Ready for this one? 49 out of 50 maps the United States.
That's a deep cut for
deep
people.
Cut, folks. Got to do a little research to figure that one out.
Do a little research. All right. Thanks, John.
Thanks.
Do you agree or disagree with our thoughts on this attraction? Or do you just want to let me know what attraction we should go on next? Send me an email at hello@SaturdayMorningMedia.com, or you can let me know via Twitter, where my username is ToasterBoy, or post on the Attraction Checklist Facebook page at facebook.com/Attraction Checklist. This episode was edited by Steven Staver. Attraction Checklist is a production of Saturday Morning Media and made possible by the Saturday Morning Media Patreon patrons who've gone to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media and set up a monthly pledge for as little as $1 a month. Patrons get new episodes before they are released, downloads of the ride audio recorded for each episode, and exclusive bonus episodes featuring attractions from other theme parks. If you'd like to support this show and the other fun content from Saturday Morning Media, become a patron. Head on over to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media and set up your monthly pledge today. You can also tell a friend about the show or leave the show a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you so much for listening. Attraction Checklist is copyright 2019 Saturday Morning Media, Grant Pachoco executive producer, all rights reserved. www.SaturdayMorningMedia.com.
You've been listening to Saturday Morning Media. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.